Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Getting Stuck In podcast. We are here for a quick episode tonight. We got no Trotter and no Colin. They're MIA, I guess. Colin might not have any Wi-Fi or cell reception, or just lost in the woods.
If
It's
he
Chris
gave up
McCandless
on the
Jr.
dream, he's not getting that 10,000 subscriber YouTube plaque in 2 years.
Kalshi knows who's sticking around here. All right. They're watching. They're locked
They're
in.
loyal. They're loyal. They got the flock cameras or whatever the hell. But yeah, we're here for a quick episode just to recap the quarterfinal World Cup matches, and then the semifinals start tomorrow or today, depending on whenever you're watching this. But yeah, we are we're here. We're excited. It was a crazy weekend of soccer. I think some of our predictions went well, some of them did not over the weekend. But yeah,
Uh,
Off
um,
off the rip reactions to the last couple of games. Argentina, Switzerland,
I'm
and
becoming a lot more nervous about England actually winning this World Cup. It's becoming really real.
come on,
I won't
Tuchel.
lie. Tuchel
Come
is a great
on,
hire
Tuchel.
in retrospect to where he is actually a great tournament manager. I mean, he made Chelsea win the Champions League in the COVID year, obviously. Beating Madrid and, beating a really good Man City side, obviously. We got the Ebola impersonator and Tuchel impersonator on one here. But yeah, that's crazy. I think the Holland push was very soft, but that was definitely in talking point for sure.
yeah, some VAR controversy. The ball or the ball off the goal kick, whether or not it hit the cable or not. Cable gate, I guess they're calling it.
Cable of God.
Um, and then yeah, the second goal that Norway scored, I thought was a little bit soft getting ruled out, but it's been consistent with what they've had. And then Jude Bellingham just always in the right spot at the right time. And I mean, some of the goalkeeping in this tournament, I wrote it down on our note sheet. Just like the rebounds that we'll get to it in the Belgium Spain game too, but like just the amount of shots I feel that have been right at the keepers or like, should obviously be saving and just punching rebounds right up into the six. But
You think it's the ball with
I don't know. I saw there Joe Hart was talking about it like after the first France game, I think, or a little bit into the tournament. But yeah, I mean, you never really know. Obviously, I've
Mhm.
haven't used the ball or taken shots with it, but um yeah, it could just be the moment too. Like,
I feel
I
like
mean,
it's sometimes that they are watering the pitch, and that might affect like how the ball's traveling because often it's like I feel like it's bouncing before it gets to the keeper. Hard to like judge. I mean, bad saves should be clearing it to the left or right, like away. But that's my only guesstimate. I don't really know if there's any other excuse for that.
yeah, because a lot of the times they're putting their hands out and they're just missing it. Like it's hitting their elbows or like into their chest and it's just bouncing right back out. So it's probably a multitude of things, but yeah, I mean, England benefit. It was a tap in pretty much for Bellingham, but he scores two more goals and pretty much puts England on his back the last two games.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy because at the very beginning of the tournament, I think everyone was kind of writing them off. I mean, they weren't playing very well. They, tough group, but like they drew to Ghana. I don't really think that they dominated against Panama. I mean, it's what, 2-0. So they just didn't look like a contending favorite to make the semifinals of the World Cup. It was like, oh, look at England, probably going to choke as they always do. But to that point, they very well could make the final and lose again, which, I mean, what is that? Would that be two times now or something like that? I mean,
It'd be
symbolic.
three, yeah, Euros. 2021, Euros 2024.
Yeah, yeah. So three.
Um,
But they played
yeah,
well
I
last
mean,
couple games.
I think they're just doing pretty good at winning ugly football matches, and that's what you kind of need in these scenarios for sure. I mean, Greece absolutely haramballed their way to 2004 Euro in Portugal. I mean, I'm not saying it's like the same level of haramball because they have a lot better quality players, obviously, but they have definitely been parking the bus a little bit and soaking the pressure. But you need that in these environments where you're going against Sorloth and Holland. Also, Sorloth should be like investigated for insider trading. I have no idea
could have
what
made
he's
it
doing.
2-0. Could have put that game away.
Yeah, bro.
Just play the ball in Holland.
But yeah, I mean, they'll take it every day of the week. And now they got to go up against, you know, an old demon in 1986, Maradona, and right some wrongs. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but yeah, crazy, crazy performances. And yeah, Jude Bellingham. I'm gonna give my dad a lot of crap about him because he, pissed off Liverpool. But he's pretty good. I won't lie.
Yeah, and Norway are eliminated from the tournament. Their Cinderella run ends, I guess. They got to row their way home, but a great tournament from them. Their first ever quarterfinal. Holland did not have a great performance in that game. Got subbed off going into the second extra time period, but yeah, I thought I was impressed by Norway. I thought they played a good game. If you play that game again, and they definitely could have won it, obviously, but um, yeah, easily could have made a semifinal, which would have been crazy.
Yeah, like that whole country walks away pretty proud of the performances that they just displayed this World Cup. Like we've never seen that before. I mean, everyone was rooting for Norway. Like
Yeah,
let's just, so it was cool to see how much they garnered like Americans to
Mhm,
support them once we made our symbolic exit. So
mhm.
credit to Norway.
Their midfield is really good. I mean, I've watched Berg in the Champions League, but he looked really good this World Cup. Shout out
those
Bodo Limp.
those Bodo boys.
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, they could actually make a good run in the Euros too, to be honest. I mean, they're going to be even more in their prime, Holland and Sorloth, and Odegaard will be towards that back end of it, but they'll still be in his prime. So they're only getting better from these next 2 years for sure.
Yeah, they're a young team. I mean,
Mhm.
Nusa and Bob didn't even start, and they're 21, 22.
They look good off the
And
bench. I think they should have
yeah,
maybe started them, but it's what it is. You can't play in
I
hindsight.
mean, you tell a Norway fan that you're gonna beat Brazil in the round of 16 and then go toe to toe with England and go into extra time and have a chance to win. I think they would obviously take it every day of the week. So,
Mhm.
but England through to the semifinal, and they will face Argentina, who unfortunately eliminated Switzerland, score 3-1 also after extra time. And my prediction from last week was correct. Switzerland got a VAR red card, or not a straight red, but um, Quinn, I'll let you take it over from here.
Yeah. And Bolo completely failed the state of Switzerland. Just abysmal second yellow on the flop. Didn't even get touched. Acted like he got shot by a fucking bar 50 cow or whatever. It was horrible, but kind of to the point we were just talking about England and how, they've kind of grinded out results.
Mhm.
Argentina has done the same thing. I honestly thought Switzerland
Probably
played
to
very,
a
very
crazier
well.
extent too, of like grinding out results.
Against lesser teams too.
Mhm.
No doubt. Um, but again, like Argentina's grinded out some crazy games. I think Switzerland and Norway both kind of went past people's expectations this World Cup. Like I predicted that they would lose to Colombia. They won on penalties. They
Mhm.
advanced. I thought they played very well. If Embolo didn't get that red card, in my opinion, Switzerland, they looked better, at least during the whatever 70 minutes or 80 minutes that they were playing until he got that red. So yeah.
I mean, it took a golazo from Alvarez to really, unlock their team finally. So, I mean, like you said about Norway, I think Swiss people should hold their head up high. They've always overperformed in tournaments somehow. I mean, their best player probably the tournament was a guy who is just getting to move to Austin Villa probably. So, I mean, yeah, good for them, but definitely Embolo should feel pretty bad about himself after that. I mean, there's like getting like second yellows for, making a challenge and trying to get stuck in. There's another one for just diving in the era of VAR where you can just get absolutely put on 4K in the whole world. That's pretty embarrassing. But yeah, I mean, shout out Argentina again. I mean, they just keep on, pulling it off with help or not. I mean, a win is a win. We'll see what happens in this England game, obviously.
Yeah. But I mean, to Argentina's credit, I mean, Julian Alvarez,
Mhm. I mean, that
bro,
pick that out, buddy.
way to score your first goal of the World Cup. I
Mhm.
mean, that was
And,
that was filthy.
and Switzerland were defending so well with 10 men. I thought it was destined for penalties, but I mean, Gregor Kobel can only do so much. And yeah, that was a goal loss. So, but yeah, Argentina will face England on Wednesday, and we'll get to a preview for that very shortly. But France also advance. They beat Morocco 2-0. Mbappe misses a penalty in the first half, but then scores his 20th World Cup goal in his 20th appearance. One goal behind Messi for the most all time, and Dembele added on France's second goal.
Who could possibly stop that attack? I mean, we're going to talk about the Spain match like in a second here, but I just because even if one's not firing, you have Dembele or Mbappe, vice versa, and then you should have Elise just picking in balls to him every second. It's just
You have
ridiculous.
Cherokee off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, their B team can win a World Cup.
For sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah. I think of those four games, to me, it was like, yeah, France is going to beat Morocco. It was like you said last episode, it was France's A team versus France's B team.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, 2-0, kind of straightforward. France was just they've just been unstoppable. Like they've, I think, by far looked like the best teams on both the attacking end and defensive end. To your question, I don't really know who's going to stop them.
Mhm.
Spain, I don't know, dude. I don't think so.
It's gonna be a pretty interesting conversation we're gonna have here in a couple minutes.
I don't, yeah, yeah. So, but Morocco, I think again, like played well.
Mhm.
Did went as far as they were going to go this tournament. Carried themselves on with the momentum that they had from 2022, and yeah, I mean they kind of I think met my expectations
Mhm.
in terms of how good they do.
I don't think anyone will get mad at like a quarterfinal run unless like you are a France,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
totally different standard of football for sure.
yeah, especially for, I mean, that AFCON was a fucking shit show, but coming off of that, I think they would
What
take
is it
a
not?
quarterfinal trip. And, being down, they were losing they almost lost to the Netherlands. It took a Diop header in the 89th minute to tie that game. So,
Moroccan native Issa Diop. Mhm. Yeah.
um, but yeah, just a quick question. If you had to set an over under for Mbappe's career World Cup goals, what would you be comfortable with? He's at 20.
36 and a half.
I would say 32.
Yeah, I'd say like 29.
Yeah,
I think if he got to 30, that would be ridiculous.
37, 38 goals, bro. That'd be nuts.
Dude, he has like at least one
The
more in his prime, and then he's probably going to play another one. And
But do you
we're
think
going
do
to
you
tell the
think a
dictator's going to be on the
but
bench.
is he scoring
do you think
10
a
goals in each of
do you
those?
think a 36-year-old Mbappe is starting for France?
He's a dictator, yes.
He might be the maybe the manager at that point.
Yeah, player manager first World Cup, president too after Macron.
It'd be interesting to see how he evolves his game because he obviously won't be as quick. when he's
because
36.
he could have
Hmm.
four, he could score 4 goals in these next 2 games, 100%. He could score probably 5 goals. He could get a hat trick again in the final,
You
or
could.
yeah. So that puts him at 25. Only he's 11.
Bro, that is just an insane statistic
Mm-hmm.
to score that many
20,
goals.
20
And
and 20.
that's just
And
absurd.
they're going to go to 64 teams probably.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later too.
Is he potentially making, I mean, he's making his case for the best international footballer of all time,
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Could he potentially make his case to be the best footballer of all time?
If he
He's
starts
got
with
to win
Madrid,
more.
he's got one with Madrid. And that's an off-season probably question about how do they get the best. Well, they are getting the best out of Mbappe though at Madrid, to be honest. It's like he's playing bad.
They
No, he's
are.
playing very well.
Yeah. So I don't really know.
But
Maybe
yeah,
Jose Mourinho can figure some shit out.
the chosen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if France win this World Cup, there's going to be a difficult conversation about this Ballon d'Or for sure. Because I mean,
You can't give it to Ousmane Dembele if Mbappe literally carried that team to a World Cup. I mean, Dembele did have some really good matches for sure, but
Yeah.
Mbappe definitely is the one reason why they won this tournament if they do.
But also you could throw Olise into that mix, honestly.
I mean,
I,
he can
I
win the
know he's
golden
not a
ball.
front
I
runner.
am totally fine with him giving him the golden ball.
Bro, he's
Is he
he's
sub 5 assists or is he at 6?
unbelievable. Like I don't even know what his assist count is at this point, but I guess it's easy when you have Mbappe and Dembele to your
he has
left and
five
right.
assists. Mbappe has 8 goals, 3 assists. Dembele 5 goals, 2 assists.
And those are just crazy numbers for the
Yeah, I
like the
mean,
front
Elise
three.
just plays football like it's poetry. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, the fact that he played for Crystal Palace still boggles my
They
mind.
had Eze Mateta
And was
and
in City's
Elise.
academy too.
Right, he played at Reading.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
He's only French because his mom. He likes his mom a lot. You know that?
yeah.
Like his mom's French. He's like, yeah, I'll play for France. Fuck it. And now he's just, a fucking baller. And
Talk about betting
imagine,
on yourself.
yeah, imagine this England squad with Elise added to it.
He probably wouldn't even be playing for them.
You don't think so?
Tuchel, no, Tuchel would probably be like, yeah, Madueke,
Dickelson,
that's you, man.
Madueke, yeah. Second in
And
line, Saka third.
Yeah, I mean, if, and say England pull it off somehow, Juge. I mean,
It's game.
Harry Kane's winning the Ballon d'Or
It's
at
game.
what, 30, 33,
he at
32? That's
least is.
crazy.
I'm okay with it. I'm a huge Harry Kane guy. I've never disliked the guy. He's always been pretty stand up, and he's amazing to be honest.
He's
I mean,
he's been unbelievable.
mhm.
So clutch. Him and Jude.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he got through Tottenham post like Gareth Bale years. Without him, they would probably been where they
Rele-
were.
Relegated, bro.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Him and Son made Pochettino look like a world-class manager. Not saying that he isn't, but
hey, don't forget Lucas
got him
Moura.
that PSG job, that's for sure.
God, yeah,
Um,
that was
Yeah.
a shit show,
He's been
wasn't
running with that for a long time though.
it? Mhm.
Cannot believe that Poch managed Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe at the same time. It's
And didn't
absurd.
do shit with them. Didn't they lose the league to Lille?
Yeah, they did.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
One job.
Victor Osimhen, Lille.
hmm Tim Weah was on that side, and
Yeah.
Jonathan David. Yeah, holy crap, throwback.
Um, and then the last quarterfinal, Spain got a late winner from Mikel Merino to beat Belgium 2-1. Charles de Ketelaere, or whatever you say his name, scored again. That guy's gonna be in my nightmares.
Mhm.
And then Yuri Tielemans got injured pregame, and Courtois got hurt in the second half as well. But
Game-changing injuries,
Oh,
honestly.
100%. I mean, Courtois definitely does not let that ball, fall to Marino. At least he parries it somewhere else. So,
To
but
our um to our conversation about the US team losing to Belgium, I was just thinking like Courtois is literally Belgium's goalkeeper. Like I feel like I've forgotten about him. He's still so good, and like the fact that like you lose your goalkeeper, like that's that could be like the end of your tournament, honestly. You don't really have like crazy depth. A lot of these teams don't have crazy depth for their keepers. So yeah, better team won, but
100%. Yeah.
Belgium, I mean, good tournament for them.
I
They
mean,
always
yeah,
bow out early, but
they were ahead. They were,
Hmm.
so, but yeah, like you said, I mean, going from Courtois to United, fuck. Definitely a big drop off there. I mean, Courtois has been playing at the top level since he's been like 18 at Atletico.
crazy.
Still doing it. He says he wants to keep going till the next Euros too, so good for him. But yeah, I just think how Spain plays, like with the ball all the time, you're just chasing it. You're down to get tired. And I think, legs got to him. They played a
Yeah,
very great game against the U.S. Hold my hand up to that. And I think, that high of getting past that probably, had to drop off in the second half for sure,
yeah,
in my opinion.
for sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll be an interesting game against France. Like, I mean, that was the first goal that Spain had let up, what,
Hmm.
since the last World Cup. So, like, again, I think they gave up a goal against Costa Rica and it was like 7-1 or something. But yeah, talk about an all-time, I mean, not all-time. I mean, they beat Spain against Austria and then Portugal, Belgium, France, and then the winner of Argentina, England. That would be an all-time run compared to Argentina, which is Cape Verde, Egypt, Switzerland. But
literally shoe in.
Gianni Infantino. We should give him the golden ball, to be honest. Dude.
what if he just
So
gives it to
true.
Trump on the stage
Oh my
instead of
gosh. Yes.
I can't wait to see that.
It's like a Trump
in
Balogun walk out together with like holding hands. And
in
then,
beautiful East Rutherford, New Jersey?
yeah,
Trump handing Mbappe the golden ball. It was so lit.
the dictator and Trump. It's like diplomacy for France and America. Kind of crazy.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
dude,
crazy
that runs
semifinal.
me nuts. Um, yeah, we should want to get to the semifinals, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Spain versus France, Tuesday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time in Dallas. So it'll be in both of these games will be indoors. Spain have beaten France in two consecutive semifinals, the 2024 Euros and last year's Nation League. And this is their first World Cup meeting since the 2006 round of 16, which France won 3-1. So it's been a while. It's been 20 years, which is hard to believe, but
I mean, this is an
um,
old school rivalry going back to when we were colonizing America. So, I mean, this is deep blood shit. Um, Dude, yeah, I have no idea really. I think, how good Spain's defense has been. Um, but it's also going against, it's an unstoppable force because of immovable objects, right? And you kind of just what football you fancy more in a tournament. Um, but France's defense has also been great. I mean, they've had, the shutout against Paraguay, shut against Morocco.
they haven't
And
let a goal up all knockout round.
yep. So,
I I think France walked through Spain, honestly. And I just like on paper, I think it looks like a close game, but I don't feel very strongly about Spain defending against Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, Doué. And I just think France's defense has been so solid. Like I just I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be a 3-1 France win. Um, but I'd love to be wrong.
mhm.
I don't see how Spain can match France's momentum, energy, all of their weaponry going forward. It's just it's too strong.
I
Yeah.
think you go, G, go, G.
Yeah, I agree. I think I see a high scoring game. The Nations League semifinal last year, I know it's like a kind of a bullshit tournament, but it was 5-4 and Spain won. And I don't see
That
this
game
Spain
was
team.
insane.
I don't see the Spain team scoring 3 goals in this game, and I think France can do it like that. So I mean, we'll see. The Spanish defense has been it's been good. It's like a bit of a patch job compared to their last tournaments with Laporte and Kubarasi. It's like two completely different center backs, but
Mhm.
um, yeah, we'll see. It should be a good game. I'm with you, Juge. Though it could be. I'm gonna say high scoring, but it could also be 1-0. Like I honestly
Mhm.
have no idea.
Yeah, I just think someone I don't think is getting enough stick, and this is just me because I hate overhyped players or like just players who are overly trendy. I hated Wemby when he was coming to the NBA because he was always talked about on social media. I really don't like Lamine Yamal, like how much press he gets. He has not had that great of a tournament. If he wants to kind of show the world like what he is, this is the perfect opportunity to do so against Mbappe. His like Ronaldo too, his Messi pretty much in this era of El Clasico. Um, and yeah, they're gonna need him too against this France defense who's been great this knockout round. But I do not see that happening. I do see a crazy cult hero in the making for France. Mateta with the winner in the 89th minute, 2-1. Boom, 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 boom.
That would be the most electric moment of the World Cup.
Yeah.
Matata, he deserved
Takes
it
the
too.
corner flag, and all of Dallas goes
Boom.
boom.
I
Yeah,
love that.
I don't know if Spain's getting a like are they going to get another late winner from Mikel Merino off the bench? Like, I mean, that's what it's taken to beat Portugal and Belgium, who are, you know, have been not weak, but not as good as this France team, and especially not as good defensively. So, um, we'll see. I mean,
You,
and yeah, go ahead.
you just gotta hope that nobody gets a red card on France. That's to me, like that's you could put a prediction out and then it all just gets just flipped on its head because, you know, Due decides to do a fucking step over and then flop and gets a second yellow. Like that's how I'm thinking Spain get a win is if something like that happens. If it's 11 on 11 the whole match, France is, yeah, I've got France.
I just think Spain's play also plays into France's like what they want to do. They'll let Spain have the ball for 85 minutes, and then they win the ball, and they got Mbappe, Elise, and Ousmane Dembele just running full speed at their back line. Um, I'm not like Laporte's a great center back. Obviously, he had really good years in the Prem. He's older, probably can't keep up with Mbappe or Dembele's pace really. And Kubarsi's young, great talent. But yeah, it's just their attack's too good, man. Like it's ridiculous how good their attack is. And yeah, I just can't see them losing.
So,
I'll, they're plus 185 to win the final, and there's still 2 matches left.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
and it's like arguably the 4 best teams in the world that are still in it.
Hmm.
Like, it's not like the other side is, Croatia and Morocco or whatever the fuck it was last year, but
Hmm.
or last tournament, whatever. But yeah, I think the midfield battle is going to be incredibly interesting because if France do let them have the ball, um, I think Rodri's been great this tournament. He
Hmm.
doesn't have the legs like he has, but um, pinging balls out to Yamal and Alex Benea. It was crazy that he's starting out for them
Let
too, but
Munoz get some running. I know I'm biased and want to play the Wolverhampton. Baena is terrible.
but yeah, and then you have Rabiot and Kone on the other side for France, who just, I mean, fucking Adrian Rabiot is just
bro,
one of those
so
players
good.
that just elevates for the national team, which is just like those kind of players I love so much. Who's just like always in the French team, which is just crazy when you see how many good midfielders they have. But um, yeah, Do you guys want to do you have a score prediction for the game?
3-1 France.
2-1 France.
I'm gonna go 3-0 France.
Oh wow.
All right.
Clean
I
That
sheet.
that
I
could
like that.
send Spanish football into a dark place. I'm not gonna lie if they get walked off the pitch.
Imagine France doesn't let up a goal in the knockout rounds.
It's very
Infantino
possible.
91st minute in the final. That's how Argentina
Um,
scores.
yeah, should we move on to the other semifinal?
Yeah,
Mhm.
let's do it.
This game will be on Wednesday, also at 3 o'clock in Atlanta, so also indoors. England will definitely be happy with that after that game in Miami.
Mhm.
It was like 101 degrees at kickoff. I think the field feels like 10 plus for them.
Hey man, we had summer conditioning in that weather all the time growing up. They don't got it like us down here at the Jits.
This
Game's going
is
soft.
Hey,
this is
no flocking.
fifth the fifth all-time meeting between England and Argentina. All of them have been in World Cups. England leads the series three with 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. The draw being on a penalties, and it was a loss, but whatever. Their first time meeting at all since 2002 World Cup group stage. And England are trying to make their first World Cup final since 1966, um, which is pretty hard to believe. Yeah, they're 0-2 in their last two semifinals, lost to Croatia in 2018 and Germany in 1990. And something else that I noted, Argentina have not lost to a European team since they lost to France in the 2018 World Cup with that Pavard goal.
Nuts.
That was heritage.
Um,
Holy crap.
yeah,
What happened
and
to that guy, by the way?
he's on. Is he still on? No, he left Inter. Um,
Talk about
no,
a
he's still on it. He's
club.
still on Inter.
Wow.
He's 30. I mean, yeah, he was only 22. That's crazy. That's 8 years ago. Jesus.
Hmm.
And Kane or Bellingham have scored 12 of England's 13 goals at this World Cup.
That's a crazy stat. That is an absolutely insane stat.
They're
Marcus Rashford is the only other player to score, and that came in the 85th minute of their first game against Croatia,
hmm
in
good
which they
goal
scored
too.
4 goals.
Uh, you know for certain those midfielders for Argentina are going right for Bellingham the whole 90. They're going to put in a shift against him.
Paredes, bro, he's gonna
Yes.
fucking 2-foot him within the first five,
Hmm.
guaranteed,
Rodrigo de Paul. And
bro.
yeah, dude. And nothing's gonna get called.
That's
Guaranteed.
gonna
They're
be
all
a gritty ass game.
yeah.
And then Enzo Fernandez is going to talk to him in Spanish because he's going to want to be his teammate at Real Madrid.
Yeah. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
And then he gets sent off. Can you
Yeah.
imagine if someone gets
Yeah.
sent off for covering their mouth
It would happen in this game
for
for
the
sure.
rest of their tournament? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this this will be a. I think this is going to be the better of the semifinals. I'm not going to lie. Like as a tactical like setup, because I think both these managers are obviously top of their game, but like the way Argentina play with having four midfielders compared to England, who kind of like their three to just roam, especially with Jude just playing right behind Kane
Hmm.
or a little bit deeper. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I feel England have been a little bit too reliant with Kane and Bellingham. Like Madueke and Gordon and Saka have not really produced anything from out wide throughout this whole tournament, I think. So
Honestly, a lot of the goals that England have scored have been like pretty lucky, in my opinion. Like they don't really create a lot of clear cut chances unless it's a set piece or just magic by Kane and Bellingham.
I
And
mean, even in the Mexico game, their two goals in the first half came
just
off of, really bad, like bad
they're
bullshit.
just transition
passes.
moments,
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you
Are
got to
they
do what you
finding a
see.
way? They're finding ways to win,
Hmm.
obviously, but like, is it like, is it going to be enough for them to win the World Cup? Like, maybe.
You said the same thing for Argentina, though, too. I mean, they've kind of been,
Exactly.
like we said earlier, they're also grinding out results, but they're also, these are each other's best team they probably played this tournament for sure. I'd say in terms of talent.
Yeah.
Um, so I mean, we'll just see how they do against the best talent they've seen. Obviously, I would say England probably have the best win of the tournament, winning in the Azteca the way they did, especially in those last like 10 minutes, like up against the Kosh with 10 men. But do you want to bet against Argentina in a semifinal in probably Messi's last World Cup? I'm not even saying with the outside crap of FIFA intermingling. I'm just saying those guys only think about Messi, like in the locker room. It's not even Argentina. It's Argentina songs about Messi and how great he is. They're gonna die for that guy on the pitch, and I know Kane's adored by England and the players. Obviously, they're not doing the same thing. I mean, I'm telling you, someone's gonna get a red card on Argentina, and it's gonna be because I think a Danberg comes in and puts a big tackle on Messi, and probably Enzo or DePaul say
His
something.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Headbutt.
Mhm. Yeah, dude, like OG said, this game's gonna be heritage, bro.
This game will be much more entertaining than France Spain for sure. I just think it's gonna be gritty. Both of these teams I don't think have been spectacular.
Mhm.
And so yeah, it's gonna be one of those just grind it out, find a scrappy goal to win it. I think it'll be a 1-0 or 2-1 game. Or pens. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna say pens. Say
Yeah.
1-1. And yeah, I think England go through on pens.
Both teams historically are terrible at pens. I mean, obviously they just won the World Cup against with pens, Argentina, but before that, Messi's whole lore was pens are his arch enemy, and so is England's, right? Oh,
It's tough.
And Messi's missed two penalties this
hmm
tournament too.
yeah. I mean, Kane's reason pens was the reason why they got knocked out against France last tournament too. So I
True.
mean, dude, I have no idea what this game's gonna do.
Yeah, it's a toss up for me. I mean, what I love about this game is that both these teams have come from behind multiple times in this tournament already, even in this knockout stage. So like it kind of is a battle of like, you know, if Argentina go out, if someone goes up 2-0, like the game's not over, obviously. But like, you know, the way that these teams play on the counterattack and how quickly Argentina can score, they showed that against Egypt. I know Egypt aren't defensively how England are, but also Tuchel, I wrote it in parentheses here, like you never know with his fucking, I mean, doing the right behind Quinn, but um like Madueke cannot. He was so bad in that first half against Norway. There's no way you're starting Madueke in a semifinal against Argentina. Um,
Yeah.
and I thought their back line played pretty well against Norway, but um, yeah, it'll be interesting.
I just it's also England's playing for the picture in your background, OG. I mean, that's lived in their heads for the last 40 years for like some people in England. I mean, they probably still haven't left the pub since that moment happened. It's just some Brexit guy talking about all the influx of foreigners in the country and Maradona's handball since 1986. Um, yeah, like, dude, this is everything to them, but it's also, like I said, everything to Argentina. I'm really, really excited to watch it because, like you said, it's going to be a gritty match. Someone's getting sent off for sure. And I'm not even saying that in the Infantino case. I'm saying that, like, there's going to be a nasty ass challenge. And yeah. Dude,
Someone's getting their leg broke. Going 1-1, like I said, 1-1, go to pens, England, Harry Kane.
I think 2-0 Argentina, but like it's a late second goal because England's bombing four. I think Argentina score in the first half and have to hunker down a bit.
I'm gonna say 1-1 Argentina on penalties. I think it's going to be a rematch of 2022 Argentina versus France.
Crazy. That's gonna be insane.
It's like the Cavs
Um,
versus Warriors in like the 2010s.
It's
I'm
Messi LeBron.
Hmm.
I low key might call a Jordan Pickford crazy game that England lose. I think he'll have like 5 saves or something and have some crazy saves, but they'll still lose. Um, but yeah, I think I'm definitely more excited for this one than the other one. But um, yeah, and then the final will be Sunday, also at 3 o'clock. The third place game will be Saturday at 3 o'clock as well, I believe. But yeah, it's crazy that we only got 3 games left in this World Cup. It's pretty sad.
It went by so quick, man.
Once those group stage games are out, it's just like boom,
Yeah.
tournament's basically
And once
over.
once teams start getting eliminated,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, it flies by, but it's been a pretty fantastic World Cup. I mean, I've
For sure.
enjoyed it, and um, yeah, these next games are going to be
I think
historic.
the expanded was, looking back at it, I thought it was a terrible idea. I was one of those guys who thought it was, kind of ruining it. But I'm against expand everything. I was kind of against expanding the playoffs to 12 teams in the CFP, but it's been great. I think, Cabo Verde is a perfect example of all this. So, um, and you got more World Cup matches. You can't really complain about that either. So,
Did you see they're trying to do 64?
yeah, and I'm not for that, but we can discuss it.
yeah.
Yeah.
FIFA, we can get into our news and miscellaneous section. FIFA are considering expanding the next World Cup to 64 teams, which
Ridiculous.
I think you can't do 48 for only one World Cup and then move on to 64. You gotta run it back at least one more time and maybe make some changes about like if they want to change the tiebreaker rules in the group stage or
Because would
um
it be more groups or would it be bigger tables and groups?
Probably more groups.
it'd be probably be more groups. You probably wouldn't go past 4 teams in a group, right?
Be like a round of 64.
Would it just be like March Madness and it's
That's what
one-offs?
Or
Gotta
you
go
could do
they
West.
got playing games.
they'd
Yeah.
probably
Playing
you got
game
the
in Dayton, Ohio,
first
first
four.
four.
It's like Curacao versus the Seychelles every year. Like in the
Yeah.
like the 16 seeds.
If you win it,
But
Warren Buffett gives you $1 billion. Um, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, OG. I think you got to go 48 one more time. It's not enough to showcase like, oh, we know this is not good enough. Like, obviously, the intent behind it is to have more games and to make more money. Like, you want to, like, at some point, they're probably going to want to do 128 teams in the fucking World Cup. At
The
that point, you
World
might as
Cup.
well have no playing it. Right, exactly. The legit World Cup. But yeah, I say they got to continue with how it was this World Cup at least one more time before they expand it.
because I guess their logic is if you have 64, you could keep the knockout stage the same and then just not let any third place teams go. So only the top 2 teams in each group would advance. But then you're getting into you'd have 16 groups and you'd have a group O. You'd have a group P and a group or an O and a P.
Right.
There'd be a lot of
Or-
group of lives too, probably, in terms of like if 64 teams. I mean, yeah, I think Curacao and Cabo Verde showed that they could definitely hold their own. But adding, was it 18 more, right?
It'd be 12 more.
12 more? Yeah.
Or yeah, whatever.
16 more.
16. Math. Sorry.
Wow, we are all college graduates and we just took like 5 years to do that. But yeah, that is asking a lot, I think, of other teams to have those type of performances. Because who's to say next World Cup if we still have 48? those smaller nations who qualified do the same exact thing Cabo Verde. That was unreal. That was one of the best footballing matches I've ever watched in my life. Taking Argentina to the very brink, right? But I also do get it because it does make group stage matches meaningful to the very end instead of like what we saw this past group stage where you had Norway literally taking their whole starting 11 out and resting everybody. So, yeah, give and take, I guess.
And like I'm just scanning through FIFA rankings right now, and it doesn't matter a whole lot, but like depending on how they would expand to what confederations they're giving the slots to, like there are a ton of UEFA teams in the top 64 in FIFA rankings that didn't make this World Cup. Like you got Denmark, Ukraine, Russia, Poland, Wales, Hungary, Serbia,
It,
Slovakia, Greece, Czechia, Romania. And then like you
yeah.
switch to I can go to CONCACAF. Like El Salvador are the 10th ranked team in CONCACAF, and they would be 100th in FIFA rankings. So
Yeah, do
like,
you really want to watch a Guatemala on the world stage? I honestly no. Um, I watch enough of them in CONCACAF, and it's freaking dreadful sometimes. Um, and they'll just do, uh, park the bus times million what they do in CONCACAF. It wouldn't be like entertaining football at all.
I
At least with
think
like Cabo Verde, they played well.
with that in mind too, it's like every additional team that you add is three more games essentially, like or every group. It's like so by adding 16 teams, it's like what 48 more games in the group stage. So to
mhm,
me, it's like that's like every game becomes a little bit less meaningful. Weirdly enough, like if you have that many games, it's like, oh, I gotta watch group stage for fucking 2 months until we get to the games that actually lead to what matters. And it's not that many teams, but like I'm all for more football, but at some point it's like it's not the same.
mhm.
So
Especially when you have Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay hosting their one-off games, so they automatically qualify. And then Spain, Portugal, Morocco, of course, obviously qualifies. So that's six teams. And CONMEBOL only have 10 nations in it in total. So it's like all of South America just going to qualify. Um, like, how is that fair to, the African Confederation that has like damn near 40 teams in it? But I don't know. It'll be interesting. At the end of the day, more games means more money for FIFA, and um, that is just music to Infantino's ears, pretty much. So,
American
uh,
Samoa make the World Cup in 2030. I'll be
I'll,
American Samoa Ultra, bro.
I'll tell you what, they would expand it to 64, and Italy would still find a way not to qualify.
Yeah, does
it's so
Ireland actually
true.
make a World Cup at Samcom? Fuck, it's been a while.
Um, but yeah. Uh, in other miscellaneous transfer news, we can just whip through this. Tielemans is going to go to Manchester United. They activated his release clause this morning. 41 million pounds after the deal for Ederson went off. Um, Atalanta are claiming he didn't fail his medical. Not 100% sure what United are claiming, but um, yeah, bit of a panic buy, I think, for Tielemans. He is 29, but they do need something in their midfield.
Yeah,
Saw
it's
a
a great
graphic
signing.
today. It might have been BR Football or something, which is just trash, but it was like United's midfield's looking scary for next season. And they had Mason Mount and like right next to Bruno. It's like, what are we doing?
You're a football.
Tielemans, Mount, Bruno. Yeah, it's the best midfield in the Prem next year. Yeah, no, that's still a good signing for United though, honestly.
Yeah,
Tielemans had a
he's a
good
good
World
player.
Cup. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and then Newcastle fans just continue to get fucked over as
It's electric. This was
Villa,
so funny.
Villa hijacked the signing of Manzambi from Freiburg for 60 million
Imagine
pounds.
getting hijacked by Austin Villa. the year 2026.
Dude, Newcastle are
They're
in
gonna be in
trouble.
shambles next year if they don't make some
Trouble.
signings quick, bro.
I
Can
Oh,
I
you
yeah.
just imagine after that? Remember that PSG game
Hmm.
at St. James Park, obviously.
Electric.
They had what? They had Isak, Anthony Gordon, Tonali,
On their
uh
own.
Bruno Guimaraes,
Almiron, but like Bruno G
Trippier.
is gonna be gone. Yeah, like their entire team from that was only 2, 3 years ago. Their entire team's gone.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
Um,
would go as far as say I think Eddie Howe's on the hot seat, bro.
oh,
He's
for sure.
like he can't keep getting, fucked over in the transfer market. Something is not adding up that we have no idea what people know. He might be a terrible negotiator or something. Um, so yeah, I think he 5 matches in, they have less than 2 wins. I think he's gone. I think he'll be the first manager sacked. Hot take going into the new year.
Yeah, I mean, he won them their first trophy in 60, however, 40 years or whatever. But I mean, that can only take you so far when you have this state-owned ownership. You know,
Mhm.
some clubs can't do it like us. But and you're going backwards, it seems, from where they were.
Yeah, they were talking about getting Mbappe 4 years ago. That was a whole
Yeah.
thing. And now they're losing to Nolly and losing to Austin Villa on the transfer market.
I think it's just like as a player, you have the choice between playing for Newcastle, living in Newcastle, or moving to like London. Like,
Even Birmingham's so much
Birmingham,
nicer of a place. At least it's has like 1.5 million people or whatever.
hey, up the tune. Yeah, I heard Newcastle's nice time of year, buddy. Don't.
And they got their bridges, bro.
Yeah. I
But
was gonna
like
say, like, Newcastle has a history too. It's not like it's just a royal bought club. I mean, they had Alan Shearer. They have the Goal movie with Munoz. Hella heritage. But yeah,
mhm.
it's just really weird things going on in Newcastle for sure.
And it's like, last year you're missing out on your main targets to what they wanted to lap and didn't get him to Chelsea. They wanted Sheshko, he went to they wanted Ekitike. Like you're
And
losing to Liverpool, United, and Chelsea. Now you're losing to Villa
mhm.
for a Swiss winger from the Bundesliga. It's not like it's even a prem proven player.
No, he popped off this World Cup. It wasn't even like I don't call World Cup buys panic buys or like impulse buys, but they definitely
Right?
are.
Influence for sure, especially
Yeah,
the price.
for sure. It's weird.
And then the last thing I had is that Garnacho has been excluded from Chelsea's training, and they want to sell him.
that's the way to end the show. Just let's shit on Garnacho and Chelsea. It works for me. Yeah, he's not really panned out, unfortunately. I mean, I was actually thinking when I saw that news, like he's he's a player that would like excel for a team like Brentford or something like that. Like he's just not. Also, Chelsea have a million wingers. I feel like it's just, it's you got to get out. You got to go somewhere where you're actually going to play. Especially him being like what, 22, 23.
Real Betis with his boy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Go to the Liga or Serie A and just
Yeah.
try to
Roma, I
tear it
think
up.
that's who's going to sign him.
Go play with his
So,
boy. Yeah, Dybala just signed a contract extension there, so
and
go play with
Paulo
your boy.
Garnacho.
Dude, Betis could just be like the United reject, Chelsea reject, like island.
He got voted off.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, that was pretty much all I had. Yeah, it's been a weird transfer cycle with the World Cup. I imagine it'll pick up a lot more after. I mean, it has been. It's been a lot of money spent, but not. I mean, Liverpool has been quiet, of
Mhm.
course.
We got the whole we back paid, or forward paid, I guess, from last year. So this is the actual year all matters. So we'll see how it goes. We are
Um,
looking at people though. Brazilian midfielder and Mora is scheduled to get some tests done here soon. So hopefully we'll buy him and then loan him back to Liga MX because
I
child labor laws do exist over there. So hopefully we get him in 2 years or whatever.
I heard you guys are going to sign Andy Carroll.
Buddy, bring back the
He's
fucking
coming back.
um he's gonna be our set piece coach.
Yeah, I
All
heard I
day
heard
long.
Chris Wood had a really good World Cup.
Yeah. Dude, I, he looked really good in the first match. I'm not gonna lie. I
He
fucking love
did.
Wood. Yeah, the very quiet. Yeah, Liverpool's not.
Hey, we'll take Gakpo from you if you guys don't want him anymore.
Yeah, you guys do love our seconds, you know. Got Robbo now, and yeah, Gakpo. Gakpo screams Tottenham to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Bring him over.
Yeah.
We'll win him something next year.
17th
Just wait.
place.
Just wait on it. Telling you.
But yeah, you guys don't have anything else?
Uh, I guess question of the stream, not really
Okay, go ahead.
USMNT related because everything fucking sucks on this part of the world. Um, yeah, what has been your favorite game of this World Cup? I think we can exclude Cabo Verde, Argentina. I think that's probably the easy choice that everyone wants to say. But besides that one, what do you guys say?
I would say well, I'd probably go DR Congo, England, because I actually got to watch that game in person. But objectively, like moving that game, mm, that's a tough one.
There've been so many good games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's been such a good tournament.
Um,
I'm literally looking through all of them right now. I'd say maybe the Belgium Senegal game was pretty nuts.
Mhm.
That knockout round, 3-2, crazy comeback from Belgium. But yeah,
I don't know. Maybe England, Mexico,
I
honestly.
was gonna say that probably myself.
yeah, or England, Mexico. Yeah, that was a great
Um,
one.
that game or shit, I don't know. Portugal, Croatia was kind of a crazy game too.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Mexico, England. Just absolute scenes.
Yeah, I think just the heritage of it, and you had everything. You had goals, you had a red card, you had, Jordan Henderson getting a yellow and breaking his arm, didn't play a single minute, and then somehow comes back and trains a full kit and a freaking whole cast the next game. I saw a meme of like the scene from Fast and Furious like 8 where the Rock like breaks his cast because he needs to fight they're like Jordan Henderson after he sees Kobe Bryant warming up against Argentina. It's like him breaking his cast.
Why is he wearing a full kit on the sideline, dude?
He loves it, bro. He's
That's why they brought
genuinely,
him.
I'll say this to the bottom of my heart. We do not win any of those trophies without Jordan Henderson as our captain. Like he is a glue guy. You listen to any interview with the England squad, they all have great things to say. He is kind of a meme, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the guy who just can't get past like high school football. But it's he is, England through and through. And he's also, a captain as well. It's kind of just in his DNA.
Have you seen those clips of him from like COVID era when like they were playing in those stadiums without any fans and you could like hear the players like
Yo,
scream.
bitch, great tackle, Mike.
It's literally like
Bitch.
Jordan Henderson in his
Yeah.
prime.
Hmm.
It's cheerleader.
Yeah. Ginny, switch the ball, Ginny, Ginny.
It's like only him screaming.
Yeah.
Like he's like basically mic'd up.
Hmm.
But he's class though. He's a Liverpool legend.
For sure.
Um, yeah, glue
I'm
guy.
I'm gonna switch my answer. I'm gonna say the Algeria Austria match from the group stage.
Yeah.
That game was Riyad Mahrez masterclass, and then you had
Oh
Arnautovic
fuck, dude, I
score.
scored.
You had yeah, they scored right at the end, and they're like, "Shit, no, we don't have to play Spain now."
Such a weird, but what was that, 3-3?
Yeah, it was 3-3.
Insane. Love that.
Um, I don't think of other groups. Like, if this is the group stage was like yeah, last week, but also so long ago at the same time.
Yeah. Um,
Senegal, Norway was a good game. I think that
That was
wasn't a
three
group
to
stage
two.
game,
Loki,
but
all the matches Senegal played this World Cup are really good because I even think
that
France
was
Senegal was good too.
Yeah, the France Senegal match was nice.
France. Yeah.
I mean, the U.S. game against Paraguay was pretty good.
That was top of the
Paraguay,
world existence.
Paraguay, Germany.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, Japan Netherlands was awesome.
Yeah, Japan Netherlands was a banger.
That was like one of the first games of the World Cup, wasn't it?
hmm
Super early.
Back when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, I
So.
can't remember that.
The Iran New Zealand match was
Oh my gosh, yeah, Chris Wood's
peak Pac-12
masterclass.
after dark. Yeah,
That was,
like
dude.
that's I think that game kicked off at midnight or 11.
Dude, yeah, I watched every little bit of it. Ecuador Germany was good too. I like that match a lot. Um,
Norway, Ivory Coast.
yeah, yes, or Ivory Coast.
I mean, Argentina, Egypt as like a
No,
objective neutral.
it's jokesters. It was a great game, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Mexico, England, though, I think might be like in the Azteca, like or England go down a man, but then get a penalty right after.
No, they're gonna be.
Mexico get a penalty.
We'll
That
talk
was
about that game for a long time for sure. Just because,
can
especially because it
Yeah.
was in the Azteca. I mean, that just made it so much better. It was rain the whole game day leading up to it. Yeah, dude, it was perfect. Um, yeah, this World Cup's been awesome, dude. It's gonna hit so hard when it's over. This week, just because you kind of just go back to trying to figure out
Yeah.
talking points for transfer news, and then
Fuck, dude. This time next
release.
week, it's gonna be over. Yeah.
Gotta start just
Then we're right into
talking.
Prem, bro.
Then we're gonna
Great.
have to watch Arsenal play Coventry City on August 21st.
I
Fuck
can't
that.
wait to
Haji
see that
Wright
game, bro.
masterclass. I hope Potch watches that match just to see Haji Wright score a brace.
Oh no, and we'll have the Community Shield will be before it. Ugh, such a piece of shit.
Mm. Trying to think. Do MLS news for the next couple of weeks, and
Yeah, that sucks for any like dude, Messi's gotta go straight back into the middle of an MLS season.
he's not gonna play for a good month, dude.
If they win a World Cup, bro, he's probably
Dude, Inter Miami might like what if they fall completely out of the playoffs? That'd be hilarious.
All for it.
They just lose every game after the Argentina hangover.
Mhm. Speaking of transfer news, Griezmann played his first match for the Lions of Orlando City and scored a goal in the friendly against the Tampa Bay Rowdies. We still own them. Supporters only
Griezmann. Griezmann plays for Orlando City.
yeah, just first match just 2 days ago. Pretty lit, and we're trying to get someone else. I think it's kind of
Isn't that just depressing?
he's loving it, man. He likes golf, and he likes American football. Those are two things Florida's known for,
And
baby.
Harry Potter World.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn right, we got it all. Yeah. I guess we could just keep going on about USMNT news going forward in these next couple of weeks. But big episode on probably Thursday, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Full final preview. We'll know who's playing on Sunday. We know where it will be and what time, but um yeah, hopefully we'll have the whole crew here. Just Trotter beats his wisdom teeth diagnosis.
Too
Beats the
much,
anesthesia.
too much coding for the kid tonight. I'm gonna take a sit.
Probably sounds like Jordan Henderson on the pitch. Oh
It probably
God.
sounds like Harry. It probably sounds like Harry Kane.
Um, yeah, big day Sunday. You got the Open Championship Sunday. You got World Cup. Man, it's pretty peak day for sports betting. Um, yeah. I'm just gonna guess that yeah, it's gonna be France Argentina again. I just it goes with the script. Messi's last World Cup, probably. Yeah.
But does Mbappe get his revenge? That's the big question.
Yeah.
We shall
They're
see.
they're calling up Kolo Muani.
Poor guy, bro.
Nah. I'll make my prediction in the next episode once we know who the teams are.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
But yeah,
Um, yeah, I guess that'll do it for us. Follow the podcast, Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube
Austin
Shorts.
Poly Market still open. Need the bread. Really need the bread. What if I said I'm trying to pay for a party bus? Poly Market. Help the
To go
can,
to
poor.
can
Muncie,
we
To go to
Indiana.
Muncie, Indiana to watch D3 football.
can we clip it and send it to the CEO?
Yeah. We call it the Poly Market bus too. We'll put it like in the letters and stuff. Don't worry.
Can we polymarket the odds of us getting a polymarket sponsorship so that you can pay for
Ooh.
your party bus
Yeah.
to watch DePaul play against
Yes
Wabash?
is at 0.05%. We'll get the sponsor.